Welcome to my custom interloper run. I'm Knifefoot29, and here's what's in our backpack. We're a little underweight. I got a bunch of sticks. I also have a bunch of torches, which I don't think at this point I really can probably just chuck them away. That's what we got in there. And that's what we got. Lots of cloth. Day 235, and here's our skills. Ice fishing still down in the 3s. Revolver and gunsmithing are in 4s. And we're early morning. So let's continue. I can't remember if there was another. Nah, I think there's only this one. Little exit. So we'll just continue exploring this cave, marking it. So I took the hide and the guts from that wolf. The whole reason I did that was hoping it would despawn, so I could see if my arrow was under him. But then when I rewatched the video, I noticed that I grabbed both arrows. So, oh, look at that. Somebody has been here before. Let's take another stick. So I guess we don't really need to continue exploring. I'm just going to go backwards against these arrows because I believe that's where I started from. Right there. Where was that stick? I wanted it. Alright, where are we? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I don't really know where I'm at. But I do know I don't need any of these. Do I by chance? No, I don't have another one. Alright, actually, you know what? Yeah, you know where I'm at. I'm in HRV. Hey, OG, welcome in. I am gonna actually map right here. There we go. Oh, so I did a thing last night. I don't know if it's a nice thing. I don't care. I watched Bashrobe's video to find out where the note for that other memento is in Peak Cave. And I think the note is on those rope climbs I was doing to get up there. And all that's in that one is a cured bear hide, so I'm not really all that interested. What's over here? I'm not all that interested in doing the rope climbs just to go get a bear hide. Looks like I found... Oh, okay, I know where I'm at. Okay. I know where we are. So yeah, it looks like I've already found the good memento with all the arrow supplies. And maybe next run I might remember about that note. Glad to see I'm still on my current run. Yeah, it's been going well. Couple little hiccups here and there with stupid gameplay by me. But we still alive. What do we have? Okay, it's just a bow. We gotta warm up.
If I don't warm up soon.
Does this have any items in it? Well, it's got a piece of wood and some peaches. You know what? Since they gave us the wood, let's make the fire and warm up.
Come on, little fire.
Let's see. How warm is that gonna get us? Well, we got 2 arrows. You know what? Why don't we cook our meat while we're here? You just killed the lonesome bear in Pleasant Valley. Man, you're loving the sled. You're about to make 6 Briarhouse MREs and a bear coat and then the airfield. Nice. Missing Yogi and Boo Boo. I don't really need... well, I guess... I can do that. Oh, we're waiting for that meat to cook. Come on. I think one of these is small, isn't it? 0.38, yeah. What are you... Oh, that's why. Okay, 15. Hey, coach. Welcome in. You're lurking on your phone, no sound allowed. No worries. Thank you for doing that. 28. You know what? Let's just do this. Uh, 19. I'm not gonna make any water. Let's just do that and eat that. And you're both at 1 kilogram, so I guess we'll eat that. Actually, you know what? Smart guy just made all these teas, so why not use one for why I got them, right? Alright, we reduced our scent a bit. I don't know entirely where I'm at. I kind of have an idea. I think I gotta go that way. We'll leave HRV today. There's no point staying. Oh, and do I have rocks? I do. I'll keep one. Anything over here? Nope. Oh, my cave is over there. That's where we killed the bear. You typed that out for Coach there, Mert? Thank you. I appreciate that. He can't hear me say thank you, so... I don't know why I got a little bit messed up with my direction. I kind of knew where I was when I came out of that cave once I realized where I was, and then I continued on in the wrong direction. Alright, so now we gotta think, or I guess just pick up what we want to take. I might leave that and take that. Yeah, that's 4.5, whereas that was 5.5. How much coal? I'll take one more. And these are the items I wanted to take. I don't know that I need the rabbit hides, but maybe we'll make rabbit clothing. And I don't...
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
There we go. I got 10 guts. And y'all can say, oh, I have all those sticks there too. Total knifo thing to do. We understand you going the wrong way. Yeah, that's kind of my thing, eh? It was just weird because like as soon as I kind of realized where I was, I still decided to go the wrong way. Alright, let's get out of here. What is it? Almost noon. What do I have? I have 10 arrowheads. And 16 arrows. I don't know. Maybe when we get to Mountain Town, I might make a couple more arrows. I don't need them, but what does an arrow weigh? 0.15. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll make arrows just because a crafted arrow weighs less than the components required to make an arrow. By quite a bit. And we're gonna have to decide what it is we want to take. I'm not sure if I want to take the jerry cans or not. I might just leave them there. There's no real point in bringing them to the camp office when I have other ones around the world. So... So we might switch over to the bear coats and go to the airfield and wander around. Maybe, I don't know. You like having 3 jerry cans at your main base, and then the other ones you find you just leave at your other bases? Yeah, I like to collect them, right? So I kind of like having them all in one place, but at the same time, I mean, if they're pretty heavy, they're kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm not sure, even in the future, if I will ever bring them back. In my stalker run, I'm currently at Coastal Highway with all of my jerry cans, just fishing and filling them. And even in Stalker, it's taken a while. So I think my dreams of having all my jerry cans full are just going to remain a dream. Forgive your absence as of late. You got sucked into the world of pals. No worries. Alright, we're out of here. We did our time. I am a little bit curious about the flasks. There are a couple that I have multiples of. I've never heard whether that's something that's supposed to happen. And I'm kind of curious. Is it this way? I'm kind of curious if all of them have multiples. And that's about it. I'm just curious. I don't think I'm gonna go exploring the world looking for more. That is a rock, okay. I got one of each. I think that makes me happy. Just kind of wondering though, are those other ones supposed to be there, or is it a bug? I think I like the idea that there should only be one of each. Alright, is this trailer, I think, oh, but there's no, there's a workbench in this trailer, I believe, but I don't have a toolkit. And I don't want to spend an hour and a half on one arrow when I can spend an hour and a half making both. $3 hours. That's the other thing too. I mean, It could take us to a lot closer to nighttime. Do I have even feathers? Yeah, I have 29. You know what? I don't care. What am I gonna do? Go get a toolkit from possibly from Grey Mothers? I don't even know for sure that there is one there. And then walk even further, right? There you go, the 29s, yeah. We did have 29 feathers. We don't anymore. We have 23. Yep. I think I want to go this way. I really don't like crouching under those overhangs. But let's pull this out. There might be a wolf. And one thing I'm not sure, I'm kind of casually thinking about mapping the airfield and the zone of contamination just to kind of see where I haven't been and where I have been, but at the same time, the weather is always so sketchy. I don't want to be there for 2 months doing something I really don't care to do anymore. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. I know the camp office should have like about 8,000 charcoal in it. I don't know that I've ever collected the charcoal out of the fire pit. So that wouldn't be a problem. It's just, do I really want to do it? I mean, you could be in the airfield and have beautiful weather, start mapping, and have the weather change right after and be like, okay, where am I? Oh, I yearn to be at eye level with you. Lumpy ground. Oh, you bugger, I missed. That was horrible. I don't know why they're stopping. I'm not wearing bear coats. Alright, OG, you have fun today. Thanks for coming by and saying hello. Let's get rid of y'all. I got lots of guts. I only brought these ones because they were cured, and I don't know that I'm going ever back to HRV, so I have all of y'all.
I'm not sure I can carry much
There's
more.
10. So I have 11 of those and I have 4. And I'm only at 46. You know what? I don't need you. That gives me 20. I might need the bear hide. I don't know that I need to really take the deer hides. I got 5 leather. I got 69. And hey, look at that. I wasn't even paying attention. Now it's at 29. We can drop some of this food, the dry food. I'm gonna keep that. That's the back side. I want the front side. That works. And candy bar, chocolate bar, whatever you want to call it. You can go right there. And none of you are actually ingredients for anything, so I'll just keep y'all there. Do I need water? 154. And I don't think
This pack is getting kind of
I
heavy.
need to take any of those. I don't have the pot. Alright. Let's fill you. Check our weight. Oh, we can use you now. You can go in there. 46. $46.45. So that would be 10, that would be 0.35. That's not nearly enough. I mean, I guess I can always drop some meat. And just make sure I'm wearing everything. Yep. I could probably drop those. I don't want to drop the wood. Well, we're not leaving right now. It's basically nighttime. Did I have a book by chance? I don't think I do. I was thinking if I could read a book, that might be helpful to kill time. Oh, and I don't have my travel off, so I can't even repair that. What am I gonna do? I don't want to just rip apart curtains. Whoops. Okay, well, that's not something to do. I really don't want to do a repair on a 0.93. I don't need to do anything really. I mean, if I drop these, what was I looking at? The flare? Is that possibly what I was gonna drop? Oh, you know what? 45 minutes. We can repair that. There we go. Now we're at a 45:18, and by the time we eat and drink, we should be okay. Especially in the morning. And oh boy, we're gonna wake up in the middle of the night. Well, we're underweight, but it's still nighttime. I mean, I don't really want to do this, but kills time, right? It'd take a lot of curtains to kill the amount of time we need to kill. Did I get these ones? Yes, I did. All right, I got one in there. 2, 4. All right. Sorry for the darkness, but I mean, we're just breaking down curtains. We're gonna have so much cloth in this place. I'm not gonna worry about the towels. Is there a... No, there's not. Oh, I can break down wood too. I don't want to. Couldn't find my H button. This is really the only thing I can do right now. I mean, I could skip time, but
Drop any of this gear.
that's kind of a waste. Let's grab this one. Can't really go out right now anyways because of the weather. Although it sounds like it's clearing up. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted you. I could actually go and sleep. I'm gonna take this one just to... I mean, it'll bother me if there's only one. And... 53. I was gonna take 20. I guess that would be 33, wouldn't it? Alright. Let's go sleep. You know what? Let's just sleep right here. Alright, we're good to go. And we got enough room that I can grab a couple more liters of water. $3.18, that's good. Alright, back to Mystery Lake. And we'll gear up for... Should we go to the airfield first, or should we go to the zone of contamination? We all know that the airfield is a long walk. The zone of contamination is basically just go to Pleasant Valley and then Timberwolf Mountain, take the cave, and then we can take the other cave from the zone of contamination to get to the airfield, but I don't even know if that's all that much shorter. I don't know. I'm leaning towards the airfield first.
Starting to feel numb.
I think we'll warm up in the gas station.
Too cold to think.
This is where I really wish I had one of those books. Airfield and then the zone would be your choice if it comes to a vote. Let's just double check. Oh, you can break down the paddles. I don't know if I ever knew that. I'm sure I knew it at some point, but I've just never had the urge to do it, so I never really paid attention to it. Stump remover, don't need you. Pretty sure there's nothing left in here. Well, there's paint. Yeah, that's all there is. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll just pass time and go. If it comes to a vote, you'll cast your vote to make the answer even. That's not fair, Oliver. That just means I have to decide. I think we'll go to the airfield. And when I go to the airfield, I think I'm gonna go in a clockwise loop. I always go counterclockwise. So just to change it up, we'll go the other direction. Wow, it is cold. Feels like minus 19. So I had my first exam today, and I'm nervous as hell. Not because I don't know the material, but just because if I fail, it was a waste of 40 bucks. Each subject is 40 bucks for the exam. I think today is language arts reading. I kind of have about, I don't know, a few decades worth of experience in reading. To some extent. But one thing I've never done is looked at something and said, oh, the writer is writing from this perspective.
It's goddamn freezing.
I remember on my practice exams, some of the questions were a little sketchy. Like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Same with political cartoons. I was never good at political cartoons and understanding what the artist actually meant. Sometimes it's pretty obvious. Sometimes it's like, what? How did you get that? There was one specific one in the course where the teacher is like trying to explain to us how the artist was meaning what he was supposed to have been meaning based on the answer. And I'm like, yeah, I don't get that at all. It's not what I see when I look at that. Besides, political cartoons are just another form of art, and art is whatever I decide it is. That's how art works. Somehow I don't think they'll buy that as a legit answer. It's like the psychologist. What do you see in the ink blotches? I see a boat. I don't know how you see it, but you don't have my brain. One of your teachers is an author, and he used to say sometimes a window is just a damn window. Too many English teachers try to find more meaning than many authors place in it. I entirely agree with that. Being a headbanger, listening to heavy metal music and listening to some people like Tipper Gore and the PMRC back in the day, trying to analyze the music and the lyrics and say that this is here and this is there. I think what? And I love Dee Snider when he was talking about their song Under the Blade, which he was talking at, one of the band members was about to go in for surgery and he was terrified. Dee Snider had the greatest response, looking at Al Gore and saying, you know what? Your wife went in looking for sadomasochism and she found it. The song is about surgery and the fear it instills in people. Every ink image is a dragon. That's right. Hey, they can't tell you you're wrong. I see what I want to see. And this whole garbage that lyrics actually, even if there is meaning, that they actually mean something. You know what? I'm not religious. I listen to Stryper. Listen to them singing about God and how much they love God and how God's the greatest. I like, you know what? I don't care. It sounds good. I think 99% of people listen to music because it sounds good. They don't care if there's any messages in there. And when I read a book, I honestly, I've never read a book and just thought, oh, the author is writing from this perspective. Like this character's talking, now this character's talking. That's how I look at it. And if I'm ever confused, I go back. Oh, okay, that's who said that. Okay, I get it. It's all good. I think some of the, like, what they should be teaching people is how to manage your money while you're in school. Like, give you actual life lessons that, regardless of what profession you choose, your schooling is still going to help you. And like some of the language arts reading and some of the language arts writing is kind of more aimed at people who want to be authors or writers at some point in their lives, and I think that should be saved for like university. You know, when you decide, oh, I'm going to go into this profession. Okay, now teach the basics of that stuff. Everybody else, this word is spelt this way and it looks like that and it's used in this way, but who cares about 3/4 of what they're... And I mean, I can say after taking the course, there's not a single thing, I've said it I think already, there's not a single thing that I'm learning in this GED program that's actually going to help me anywhere in life. I know that because I've spent the last 31 years out of school not needing to know any of that stuff. I'm only doing this because I need HR managers to understand that, you know, I can do your job. Even though you don't understand that the 20 plus years I have of experience in doing that job should say enough that I can do it. But let's be honest, who actually likes HR managers these days? But I still have to do this test. I have one every day this week. And then next week I have a whole different type of a test. Next week I have an allergy test. That only took 2 years. Do we have a moose? I don't trust this moose either. I don't know that this one's supposed to... I've seen so many other people not have the moose spawn in and then walk about 10 feet and then the moose spawns in. You know what? Let's get rid of some of this meat. Yeah, I'm a firm believer that school should be teaching you stuff that it really doesn't matter what profession you take in life. Your basic schooling should cover you for life, like real life. University is where you start learning the intricacies of this subject and that subject, right? Like even you get into math and like nobody needs to know algebra unless they're in a specific profession. Oh, we got a bear too. Now, I'm remembering now though, he was around before and we just went by him. The day you left is, you promise yourself you'll never take another test? Oh, you're taking tests. They're just not official tests. Ooh, hey, sexy. Are you coming? Or are you just catching up? Alright. Had enough of you. You are algebra. I kill you with my arrow. Yeah, we're all being tested at some point almost every day. By someone. Somewhere. Okay. I got 4. I don't need any more. Please don't show me another one, because you know I don't have the ability to walk by it. I've only just learnt the ability to walk by sticks. Birch bark's a little harder. Last test Murd took was the one set to get your tram driving job. And you obviously passed that. Did you ace it or did you just get by? You seem like a guy who aces tests. Because you like reading. It's hard to study when, number one, like I said, you got a crappy memory and you can't remember anything that you've just read. And then when you don't like reading, that makes it even harder. I'll take those. Yeah, I took a bunch of tests about 6 months ago, or whenever it was, when I was applying for the one job. Still think they were kind of foolish in giving me all the tests and paying me to take them before ever throwing me down into the warehouse and, you know, basically giving me 2 hours to make the judgment that that was a place I don't want to be at. But thank you for giving me a valid forklift license again. Obviously, after not working for 4 years, my forklift license has expired, but now it's good for another couple of years. Murd wants to stretch. Well, I see a deer, so we should be safe. Oh, there we go. Oops. That doesn't put my bow away, damn it. Okay. Thanks, Murd. It was funny because at that job, one of the tests was, what was it? It was basically workplace harassment and all that. And bullying and such, right? And it was funny listening to a couple of the co-workers who said that they realized after taking that test that their supervisor was basically guilty of all that stuff. And I thought, yeah, oh, you're a moose. I had a supervisor who liked to intimidate people. Made him feel big. It's different when a person screws up and you shake your finger at them. But thinking people should cower to you because you're a supervisor makes you a whole different word. What can we get rid of? Let's do that. And you're right there. And I have 8 million cans of peaches over here. Didn't really need to take those. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be required. Ooh, wood. I need to keep wood here. Don't need to take wood with me. And coal, I'm gonna pick this up and just move it a little bit, sorry. I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna leave all the wood. We're down at 27. That's good. But I'm gonna have to get rid of those coats. And 9 arrowheads. Yeah. All right, we have a new bearskin coat and we have a decent bearskin coat. Uh, 94 and 90. I think it should be okay. Actually, what's their temperatures? Go in here, it's easier. You're 5.6 and you're 5.4. So I basically, if I repaired both of them, I think it's 2 per. If I repair both of them, I can get 1 whole degree, basically. There we go. How is my... You're at 27. You're 1.8. No, I'm not going to do that. Down there. You know what? I can leave some of that leather here. I'm going to start the journey. Leather down there. I'll leave 2. You know what? I'm going to leave... Oh, those are mushrooms. These ones are crafted. Okay. What's our water? 268. Or do I have any? No, I don't. I'll take that because we want to make sure you're full. We're not going into the mines when we're in the zone. So that should be more than enough lantern fuel. Do I need crampons? And you know what? Oh. I'm just wondering, do I have insulation here? I know I lost my insulation when I got attacked, but I'm not sure if I had 2. I don't think I do have 2. No, I don't. All right, I'll make an insulation. That'll help. And we have a whole bunch of ptarmigan down, so may as well. Yeah, we still have 34. Now, the thing I don't know, do I have any reason to take a pry bar and a hacksaw there? I probably don't need to take a hacksaw. I don't know that the areas that I've explored are areas that might contain a locker. You know what? I don't even need to take you. I can leave you. Because I think I'm gonna leave the pry bar. I might regret it. I think I have pry bars. No, well, maybe I don't. I might regret doing this. Go like that. I'd love to go back to school in my wheelchair just to make eye contact with certain people. A guy can dream, right? Yes, you can. Let's go. Fine, I'll take I'll take the pry bar. 8-Ball says I'll regret it. How's that? Alright, what do I want to take? 6. What's my weight? 39? I'm gonna take that. Yeah, I don't know the areas I've missed, so I don't know. I mean, y'all are not really helping me on whether I should bother with the pry bar, so I mean, it's probably better to take it and not need it than it is to need it and not have it. I don't think I need the hacksaw for anything. Now I just have to remember, how do I get to the airfield? Let me think. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go to Pleasant Valley and walk down the road, and we'll take where am I thinking of? Y'all are laughing because you know I'm going the wrong way. I'm supposed to be going through Broken Railroad. That would be the other way. But transfer pass. Where the hell's Pleasant Valley, damn it? Right there. Well, I didn't map any of it. In Pleasant Valley, when I go down the end of that road, right? You know where I'm talking? Where there's that body and there's the car that you find the note? Train tracks, yeah, I should be thinking of train tracks. But what does that take me? Doesn't that take me to Keeper's Pass? Oh, wait, that's Blackrock. Yeah, that's the Blackrock. I was just testing y'all to see if you're paying attention. Oh boy.
I'm gonna need to rest soon. Feels like
Well, we're gonna spend, you know what, maybe I'll be lucky. You know what? We can repair the Travois and sleep here and head out in the morning. Yeah, I'm saving my brain power for later, not right now. I like that one, Oliver. Uh-oh. Alright, that was a great mistake because we have an Aurora. We have an Aurora, so we... Oh, I need to... Oh, what does it take? 1 and 1. Okay. Can you imagine entering Forlorn and hearing those sounds? Play that funky music. Come on. There we go. You know how happy I am right now, right? Repair skill. All right, we got it. That shouldn't fall under this. Like it, repairing that should fall under one of these, but it doesn't. I was not expecting a failure. But whatever. We got it now. Oh, I don't have any meat. We don't need no stinking meat. If I have to, I'll eat some of the peaches in the morning. We got daylight. I have enough. I have 4 coffee. I don't think I need any more coffee, and I have 4 tea. You know what? Let's take the dog food. And you know what? Let's drop the knife. I don't know if it's just a knife and hatchet. I'm dropping everything. I don't want a can. You think it should come up in the skill tab? Yeah. It's just a knife and a hatchet. Yeah, I kind of figured that, but I figured, you know what? Why take a chance? Is there a skill tab? I've never really looked for a skill tab. We have notes, transversers, blah, blah, blah. Like, where do they tell you your skills? Yeah, that's why I dropped it, is because you told me the one time that's how you prevent getting like 8 million cans. Yeah, you can't get your skills and such. They should have a tab that shows you all that information. We got 17 arrows, we're okay. Should be okay. Oh, damn it. And I brought all these. That's over half a kilogram. That is way too many. Although, do I have? Oh, I have. Oh, and I didn't even drop those, the feathers. Let's do that. Now we can get rid of all, yeah. There you go. There you go. I only have one piece of cloth, damn it. What's wrong with me? Can't go with one, I need 5. Okay, let's go. Drop you, drop you. Eat you. Did I just push cancel when I was putting the arrowheads in there? No. What? How is that even possible? I just double click them. Oh, son of a... Oh, you can't... What's in here that doesn't need to be in here? All these bows. Because they're all junk. They can go right here. I don't even care if I can't see them because I don't think I'm ever gonna take them. Okay, I'm good to go now. See, like you can barely see those. 43% junk. Well, compared to the 80 odd, yeah, this way. What do we have? The sport bow? I think that's the sport bow. 43% regular bow is junk compared to 80 on that. To be fair, you make a new one at 50%. Is it wasteful? Yes. Do you care? No. Exactly. I got so many supplies that I don't really think that my supplies will ever run out in this run. Because I still have another sport bow that's at 100. And I'm still not sure if I'm supposed to have 2 or if it's just supposed to be 1. I think it's a bug. I think you're only supposed to find 1. Oliver is still yet to shoot his first bow. I've said it before, the bow is the best weapon. We got 20 arrows. I think one of them's gonna break soon, but I don't care. You don't dislike it, you just haven't gotten around to using it yet? Yeah, I didn't use the bow for a long time. I mean, I used it sparingly when, you know, when I first started. If it was by chance the only weapon I had found. And then I quickly started using the rifle or revolver whenever I would find those. But now, no. I would love this wind to shift. Get behind me. 3 bars ascent through Forlorn. What could happen? What could possibly go wrong here? I'm gonna go up here. Okay. Just want to check. I don't know. This is for my own HRV. We got 12 days. That's a respectable number. Is that a bear? I don't know. I was kind of wondering the same thing. I think it's a tree stump. Or it's a bear that's not animated. Anybody doesn't know, we're looking at that thing. I think it's a tree stump. This is where you're telling me, like, no, off to your right. Ooh. Charcoal. A reasonable amount. How many do I have? 3 only. I'll grab the charcoal out of the fire barrel. There should be a few in there. Just want to have a peek. Because if there's a bear, I'm running up that tree or that tree. It should be on that side. I think we're okay. The wind has shifted a bit, so it's not as bad for the walking speed. Just listen for the bear crows. You got tricked by the stump. I know. I was looking at it when we first came in and I was wondering the exact same thing, and then I thought, nah, I think it's just a tree stump. I think I've been fooled by that many times. What do we get? 5. That's a good amount. Now, will there be any wolves? There probably should be. You know what the sad thing about that tool belt is that makes all your tools lighter? That's something that would be way cooler if you could find it early game, because late game, when you really don't need to take a hacksaw and a pry bar, it's kind of pointless. I know you can start the buried echoes now without doing the signal void. I don't know if I like that idea, but I mean, the signal void does take a long time, so I guess if your run ends before you complete it, or after you've completed it, sorry, It would suck to have to redo it. Because it might take you a long time before you ever get to the buried echoes, but I don't think buried echoes is something that you can do too terribly early on in your run. That's a wolf. Are we gonna just walk right by him? He looked like he was heading somewhere. Okay, no, we're not gonna. Are we gonna get past him enough that I don't have to worry about him? You don't like that idea? You'll always do signal void first and then buried echoes? Makes more sense that way? Yeah. I'll be honest, I haven't paid close enough attention to the readings to know if they're even tied together. Usually when the readings are happening, I'm checking out chat, reading out what has been written, grabbing some of my coffee, and not really fully paying attention. Well, if you're going on that side, I'm gonna go on this side. But I kind of agree with you though. It feels like you should be doing the signal void first, but I mean, like I said, I mean, if you're a person that hasn't done the buried echoes, but you've done signal void before, and your run ends, it's gonna take a long time to get there. So I don't think I'd mind too much that they... I do like that they make you do it in order first, the first time. I am interested in doing buried echoes again, just so I can pay a little bit more attention to it. All the stories are linked. You've been paying attention. All the stories are linked and follow each other. Okay. One thing I never really also paid attention to is, and I think I always do the bunkers in a certain order. Are they random? Like, obviously not the last ones. But like when you do the first bunker, like in HRV, for example, is it always the same stories that you get from there? Or if you went to a different bunker first, would you always get the first story? And then now you go to HRV and the story you got last time would be like the second one. What did I not do? Knife will pay attention. Wait, what? What? What am I not paying attention to? Oh, I hope I have some cooked meat. I don't know that I do. I don't really want to stop and cook. Oh, oh, okay, I get it. See, I wasn't even paying attention to myself this time. I've just thought that when I talk, other people should be listening, not me. I'll listen when they start talking. Somehow I think I'm supposed to retain the information that came out of my mouth. The signal bunkers have the same stories regardless of order. So HRV has its own, PV has its own, Bleak its own. Oh, okay. What's the time? It's like midday. I really don't want to stop and cook. I'm really hoping I have some meat cooked, even if I can just grab one piece and just continue. Because I know if I have to stop and cook, I'm not going to want to cook 2 pieces and then just go. I'm going to end up saying, all right, fine, I'm going to cook it all. And I took 6 pieces, so that'll be like 3 hours, which will basically put us near nighttime. Yeah, that's a great question, Oliver. Is there an order to get to do the bunkers? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh no. Yeah, I'm doing it. Lucky Coach can't hear. See, that's the real me coming out in the heat of the moment. Don't blame me, blame... Oh. Blame Hinterland. I had a clear shot at that guy and I missed. The first time was just, I mean, I'm kind of happy I even got a shot off. But that second time, he was coming right at me. As though he was charging. I actually thought he might actually attack me a second time. Oh my god, you went down to 71. You know what that means? That wolf took 29% off of my insulation. Where are you? You took the long way. Now he likes the wolf. There you go, Merd knows it. Please be cooked. Oh, yes. I have cooked meat. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Let's go in here just to make sure. Yeah, I got the last arrow. I have to repair these. And I don't think there's anything near this fire barrel, but you know what? Might be some of those too. It's 10. I shouldn't need more than 10. I don't like feeding my clothing to the wildlife. They like eating it. Especially the snow pants. Snow pants and toques. We have sausage pants. I think we need sausage hat. Alright. This wolf is probably not fleeing anymore, but he might die also. He might be dead. I whacked him with my hatchet a few times. Dirty. Dirty murd. We got a clip of you almost killing me with the wolf alert like that. And somehow I think we might have been heading to the same place. I'd have to see the clip again to remember where exactly that took place. I don't see the wolf down, so I'm not sure. But he could be anywhere. That was chickens. I think I have still a whole bunch. Yeah, I still have 32. Oh, how's my bedroll? Did he eat it? 87. I think that's okay. Does your bedroll lose temperature with its condition, like clothing does? Never really looked at that and paid attention to it. Doesn't really say. So I'm gonna say no. Yes, it loses temperature. Bed warmer 6.9. What is the bed bonus for that normally? I had 5.5 in my head. It's 8 when it's 100%. Oh. I might have to repair that again. Far range branch line. Which is transfer pass. Okay. I'm just walking through here. I'm not looking for anything. I don't care. If there's a torch on the ground, it'll stay there. Seriously, Astrid is so brave. I would never do this. Especially if I came through here and knew there was a dead body in this car. I'm like, alright, I'm never going through there again. You are spooky. I can't get the lantern centered on the rail. That annoys me. That's Mr. Spooky to you, sir. Yes. Well, I dare him to get up and tell me that himself. Somehow I don't think he will. Alright. I just wanted to see if I had a pry bar here or not. That's where I have a pry bar. See, I didn't need to bring a pry bar. There's a lot of things in real life, in this game, that in real life would be a nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I agree. Like squaring off with a moose with a bow. I barely like doing it in game. I would not do it in real life. I would also not billy goat into Mountain Town in real life. IRL, you can climb trees better though, yeah, but so can bears. Bears climb. That is not your... That is never your option. Your option against bears are if it's a grizzly. I think you're supposed to play dead. And if it's a black bear, if it happens to attack, because most cases they'll run away, apparently. But if it attacks, you have to fight for your life. And that's right. They climb trees like it's not even there. Your only hope is if you climb a tree that the bear drags you out of the tree and you die when you hit the ground. So you don't have to get mauled. You know what? You wouldn't hurt to take. I think I go this way. I don't think I can get lost in here. I do remember the left takes me to the lower and the straight ahead takes me up. Get up. You were saying about moose. Yeah, but I don't want to sit in a tree for 65 hours either. Why am I there? Oh. I looked at chat and kind of lost my where I was ever so briefly. I think I talked about it before, the Quebec lady that was like the moose expert. This is years and years, like probably 20 years ago. Walking along a trail and a moose came out on her and her family. Just in front of her, and this thing was like eyes glazed over. It was one of the most terrifying sights. And then it charged them and you just see the camera go blink. Of course I'm blaming you. What are you guys here for? If you knew there would be bears and knew something made them aggressive, you'd be noping everything. 1,000 kilometers away sounds like a good start. Yeah, you don't want to mess with one in real life. There's some videos about people on YouTube who've been attacked and were lucky, or are they lucky, to have survived. They like to bite down on your head, apparently. So just imagine that feeling. The one guy said he was just waiting for the crack where everything would end. I think he's the guy that got attacked 3 times by the same bear. Yeah, polar bears, you don't, yeah. Luckily, they hang out where they hang out. They are big. I know you hate Joe Rogan, but he was talking about bears, and when he said try to control a 10-pound cat when it doesn't want to be controlled, and now think of a 1,000-pound animal. What's a drop bear? I don't know that I've ever heard of a drop bear. What am I missing here? I don't know about the legendary Aussie drop bear. No, I don't. Fill me in a little bit. Somehow I'm thinking it comes from a game I don't play. And that it's not a real thing. I don't know, I'm blank. Oh no, it's real life. Well, I will need an explanation. Hey, Billy Wilson, welcome in. They are bears that drop from trees and can kill near on anything. Really? As you would expect coming from Australia. Damn it. Why is she texting me now to tell me she's going to get milk? It's information I don't really need to know. As she could leave, go get it, and come back, and I would never know she left. I sure don't like that glare. So now I'm gonna have to look up Australian drop bear. I still don't think it's a thing. I think y'all are messing with me. There be a light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, we're at the transition. Transfer pass. Check Discord for more info about the mighty drop bear. All right. You can tell me it's a very real thing for Aussies. Was it like a koala that falls out of a tree? I've heard koala bears are actually one of the stupidest animals on the planet. While somehow being the cutest. Don't get angry at me. I don't have any hate for koala bears. It's just what I heard. They eat poop. What do you expect? So do dogs. Dogs are highly intelligent and they eat poop. Nope. Dogs that live in houses with cats. Koalas eat something that makes them high. That's their main diet. Is that why they're so cute? They got that glazed over look on their face all the time? Like, look at them. I want to snuggle them. I forget the details of why or what the evidence to support them being stupid was. I think it's they eat eucalyptus leaves and they really, if the leaf isn't on a tree or plant or whatever, they won't recognize it as being food. Alright, we're here. Oh, dude, I got more cooked meat. Just making sure my eyes see that. That puts us at 42. I can take one more. Yeah, that's one. Oh, you're small, you're small. Oh, you're a bear, sorry. Wow, you can't tell that that's cooked compared to that. They look like they're almost the same thing. Oh, I forgot those, I believe, when I was here. Can we... No. Alright, where did I have this set up last time? Right there, that works. I guess I don't really need to cook. Wow, the Canadian just said sorry to meat. No, I said sorry to y'all. Didn't I? I don't know what I said. 3 cloth. Oh, those are just matches. Seems we have a touch of water. Why do I have a feeling I've been in here asking for cloth before? Oh, baby, look at you. Alright, so that gives me, oh, look at that. That gives me 5 cloth. You're only leather, so I'll do you. You're leather and cloth. I'll do you anyway, and hope it finishes. Alright, I am happy. Where's my bedroll? It was out here. There it is. Alright, I want to fill my belly. I want to make sure you're cooked. I want to take you. And I will drink. I'm going to grab water before we head out, but I'm going to end this here. So for those of you on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.